Page 32, Funeral March of a Marionette. A very famous melody. 6/8 time, that's a little different. So there's 6 counts in a measure, but we're counting eighth notes, not quarter notes. So there's the same as 6 eighth notes in every measure. So when you keep in mind that each eighth note gets a count, and maybe this isn't quite so bad, I don't know, we'll see. There's one flat in the key signature. It's either an F major or D minor. If you look at the end, it's ending in D minor. I'm guessing it's in D minor. It's a funeral march. It could be in minor, yeah. Let's check notes and fingerings and all this in rhythm here. Right hand, you're starting here, and you got C sharps in here, and a B natural. Well, that's interesting. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2. You do that again. Rest. During the rest, come up. Second line. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Rest. 2. Don't forget the B flat. During the rest, come up. 5, 6. Fourth finger. Rest. At the end of the second line on this, it's sort of like a scale. This isn't really the fingering for the D minor scale, but it's close. I mean, you need to be able to do this going from 1 to 4. If you do scales 2 octaves, you have to do the 1 to 4. And you need to just relax. The thumb will come around. You don't need to twist around and make it hard. Relax, and it'll just come on. In time. It gets easier in time. Or as I should say, it gets less difficult in time. Go down the last line. You're here. Well, the last measure, the third line, you're here. And then thumb. For the last line, here. Rest. 1, 5, 6. Crossover 2. And 4, 5. So you're here. Thumb. Rest. It's a little weird on the ending, but you can work that. Left hand, well, that's a D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. And that's fun. Figure out these chords, you'll be fine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, dotted. Quarter note is the same as 3/8 notes. In any time signature, it doesn't matter. It's still the same as 3/8 notes. Here, since an eighth note gets a count, then a dotted quarter note gets 3 counts. 3, 1, 2, 3. The last 2 chords in the second line. In the left hand, it's an E, G sharp, D. And then you have a G natural. They give you a natural sign, an A, and a C sharp. How you finger it is up to you. I'm here. I'm probably going to go to here if you have larger hands. Otherwise, you got to do that one. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. Here. Ah, well, you use fingering that works for you. And for the most part, that's it. So put them together carefully. It's just 1, rest. See, on beat 2, they're both resting. 1, rest. 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 And these rests are really important. We need the silence. Then going on. Rest. 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 See, now there's no rest. Now it's connected. Rest. 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 So you go through and put the hands together in the rhythm, and then go back through and get rid of the hesitations. You can go slow, doesn't matter how fast you go, but get rid of the hesitations. Then we think about the articulation. We got a lot of staccatos, and there's some accents, short staccatos, hinging at the wrist. See, that's slurred. See, down, up, down, up. Don't accent it necessarily. It gets a natural accent because it's on the first beat of the measure. 1, 2. So you accent there, staccato, accent, staccato, accent. And that's for the articulation. Dynamics, it goes to the right hand. Left hand needs to be very soft. Then the second line you come up for the accent. Come back down. And then come down. Gradually get softer as you go down. You may have to experiment with that because you don't want to get soft until the next line. So I don't want to go. I get soft too soon. I don't want to be soft that soon. So span that out a little bit. And the last line again, you get it louder. And you get softer. The last note's softer. Left hand's very soft. Huh? And then you repeat it and do it all again. Have fun. Speed, well, allegretto. I call that, feel it. It's a fun thing. I don't know about marching to it. If you're going to march to it, you want to 1, 2. Slow march. You're going to feel it in 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Experiment, and you can find recordings of this with the orchestras playing it. And listen to them. It's kind of a neat piece. They've added a little pedal, and I encourage you, don't use pedal anywhere else other than what they've added. And the only reason we're adding it is to reinforce the accent we want the overtones. You can push it down with the notes here on the second line. I lift it up on the staccato. So on the second line, it's here. Push it down right there and lift up on the staccato. Don't pedal anywhere else, and that's the same style of pedaling. It's not exactly overlap. Now you can push it down with it if you want, but make sure you lift it up on the staccato notes. I believe there's an error in the music I want to point out. In the second line, in the left hand, you have a staccato, and then a dotted quarter note, and then a staccato, and a dotted quarter note, and no staccato. I think that should be a staccato in the left hand. You have a staccato on the right. There's no reason for it not to be a staccato. So in the third measure, in the second line, the first chord, put a dot over that chord so it's staccato. That should be staccato. I'd like to play it with you slowly to double check the notes and the rhythms. Not going to do any dynamics. I will do the staccatos and the accents and that. So I'll give us 6 counts because there's 6 beats in a measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, ready, go. Rest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Rest. 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 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. two, rest, 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 two, 1, 2, 3. Five, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest to the top. 2, 2, 1, 5, 6, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 1, 2. Here. 2. Rest. Rest. 2. Rest. 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 2. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest. Rest.